moving about at this time of the month, if you are in a dusty area, or maybe the roads which are by your house, they've not tarred them. If maybe you are driving on sandy roads, or maybe you are in one of those bushy locations. Some people are in some bushy places. Yeah, there's a lot of bush there. It's not that it's a bad place, but the bush is plenty there. So even that one is good. Air passes there. Okay. So those type of people, when they come, to the city, because of the road they use, dust and the rest makes it dirty. Sometimes you see some people's car, chicken toilets, bed toilets, and all of those things. You just see some rubbing poop, or some eagles, they don't poop for it to reach there. But these small beds, even the ones we've been seeing in the van there. That one, how do you call it? What's Okbo? Is that the local name? Okay. So Okbo, beds like Okbo, Bola bed, in Ghana, we don't call things we call things by how we see them. Bola bed. When you go and check the name, it will be like some English name be like that. Maybe you hear something like Raven. But in Ghana here, we don't use those names. We use things like bola bed. So you see that when you are in those areas, those type of bola bed poops and those type of things, they all join to the different material that make the car dirty. Sometimes you see poop plenty on your windscreen. It's not nice. When you see those type of poop, it's better for you to go to the washing bay for the washing bay boys to remove them. If you cannot remove it on your own, because if you try to use the windscreen, the poop will rather block all the vision that you are supposed to see. So there's glass all will be little ash, a little gray, sometimes white. So don't use the wiper. Either you wash it off before when you wash it off and the place is clean, you turn your wiper on just to brush the place fine. But don't try to use your wiper immediately when you see the poop plenty. Take it to the washing bay boys. Now the washing bay boys are wondering. We spoke to one of them. There's one guy, Tommy. Oh, he's such a lovely fellow. We spoke, and then he was telling us some of the things about this washing bay business. Remember the last time we did some about the business of security personnel and sometimes to journalists. Good. Well, this time we spoke to some washing bay boys. When we spoke to these washing bay boys, they made us know that sometimes people don't like to bring their cars for them to wash. They just don't understand. Some people, their eye is so red, they will make sure they wash their own car before they leave their house. Allow the washing bay boys to chop some small 10 CDs. Why? So he was saying that there are some of them in these locations where that if you are not by the road clear like that, sometimes you will not get people. So there are some locations like that, and they help. But then there are some people who don't want to bring their cars. They are washing their cars by themselves. So the washing bay boys are calling for cars. They are begging of you. They say if you can come, they just come. Come and let's talk. Maybe their price is 8 CDs, but they can reduce it to 7 CDs or 6 CDs, because now there are no cars. So hurry up and go and wash your cars. Those of you who like washing it yourself, just go to the washing bay. They'll brush it up for you. Clean the inside, or all of that one is part of the whole body. Yeah, you do just pass through inside, brush the inside fine, and then you sit inside and you go. They are calling for cars. So they were wondering whether the beds are not pooping on people's windscreen anymore. Are they still pooping, or have they stopped? Because of late they are not seeing those type of cars that come with a lot of poops. So they want to know, like, is it that maybe the beds they are not eating anymore? Is the things maybe where they are from, or where they are, things have become so hard in their locality that sometimes it happens. So some type of hunger and pestilence can catch a town so much that even animals do not get food to eat. Oh, you don't know? You people be careful. There are things that could happen. Some of you people, you don't even follow times and seasons. So how are you going to know the things that are going to come? But there are some times where some pestilence and famine can be so severe that even animals will be hungry. You get it? Because even animals will be making wild to sell. So they want to know, is that thing happening in those areas or what? Because of late they are not seeing the bed poops. the bird poops are not on people's windscreens anymore. And so they want to know which area per se are these birds coming from, or where do they normally feed, because those areas there will be a lot of hunger there. Those of you who would like to know, find out if there are any bar, you just locate them and see where they eat from. If you watch and see that vicinity, there are people there, they know that is a very hungry vicinity, very very hungry. Even the animals are not getting something to eat. So if you don't eat, you cannot poop. It's serious. So they cannot poop. Because what will you poop? Your intestines are the only things that is there. Even if you drink water, it won't come out as poop. It will come as piss. So for those of you who need to know the areas to visit now, maybe you are planning on moving, you want to settle in a new area, please find out if there's hunger in the vicinity. Just find out. You know what, it won't hurt you to just ask some few questions. How are the vicinity people like? Do they eat often? Are they eating well? Those kind of questions. Somebody may say, oh, this is not a necessary question. No, but find out. Because if you enter a vicinity that there's hunger there, it doesn't matter how rich you are. Sometimes it is it's like a spiritual law. If it is at that time that is happening, it's happening. So you get it. So what you do is that you make sure you are not in that area. Then you are in a different place where there's no hunger there. Like for example, if you read the Bible, some place in the past, some Egyptian territories, there was hunger, there was darkness, there was rain, like there was just all those types of troubles and problems. But in another community, in the same country, in the same nation, just in another community, the Israelites, it's as if it's not the same world though. No, and they are all in the same territory, to the extent that even it's the Israelites who are even working for them. But because of those spiritual things and laws, and nowadays, like if God has said it, He has said it. You can't stop God. Can you say, okay, God, I'll do this and it will not stop? You get it? So if you find out those ones, then you go and move to places that those type of things are not there. So you don't just hear names like, maybe, excuse me, this is just an example, it's Legon. Then you find out, oh, it's a nice name, so you're gonna know, find out the area, is there hunger there? A man for Didiana, like find out, do people eat and eat properly? Do they really enjoy food, or how is it like? Because even if you have 1,000 chicken, you go there, you yourself you suffer hunger. It is true. So that's why sometimes people will go and rent, and then later don't understand why things are not going on well with them. They'll be cursing people. They'll be saying, no, maybe it's this person from the village, or this auntie, or those my father's side, what grandmother, but it is it's the vicinity. It's a vicinity. Some people, for those of you who don't know, some people have told us that from prophecies, these things could happen anytime. So for now, those of you who are not, reading Bible, praying, you have to try be doing it more. Because if one of this thing comes, that's the only way you see, and then you know what to do, and then you escape. If you don't do, you'll be here, you'll be crying, you'll be complaining, you'll be talking about government, and it will pain you, but say only you suffer. So make sure right now you are reading your Bible more than, and then you are also praying. You get it? If you are doing the two, fine. But if you are not doing the two, you cannot say you miss one. That one there. So they are requesting, the washing bay boys, they are requesting for cars. And some people, they see that there are some people, their cars are dirty, they are passing in town. But because the dirt is small, no, they don't want, anybody to, make it more dirty. But instead of just passing for the washing bay boys to brush it, no, they wait when the dirt is becoming plenty. When the dirt is becoming plenty, then they'll go to their own corner, fill a bucket with water, gather some towel from the kitchen there somewhere, just dip it inside the water, and they are good to go. They'll tell you, share that money for the washing bay, I can use it to buy some into me. Yeah, oh, boys, they do that. So that will show you that type of person is in those areas that there's hunger. Because if you're not in those areas that there's hunger, oh, this 7 cities, 10 cities, do not be anything. You get it. But if you're in a place there's hunger, you just go. If you think I'm lying, go and read the Bible, read those places. Just find out. Even if you read just the first book alone, you see it inside Genesis. You get it. If you like, start from maybe 5, 7, or 13 thereabouts. Anyway, just see. There are some people in some places. It's the same nation. It's the same thing. It happens all the time. But you not see because you don't know. So that's why some people move location. Oh. Some of you are just moving location for no reason because you just want to go to a place that is nice. But some people they don't move location because of that. They move when they see the times and seasons. If they see that Mataheko, some serious hunger is coming, then no business will work well. They move. But you, because at that time you hear like Mataheko, there's some new spots there, you want to go there. You hear name, you want to follow. You go and enter some place you don't understand why. So that is it. There's it's like there are hunger in some places because this bed poops, they are not many anymore. Now the Washing Bay boys are also asking, is it that it's normal for the cars to come once a week or like 3 times a week? Because some people are saying that 3 times a week is better, but some others are saying that 1 week is good and that 3 weeks is not necessary. You get it? So everybody has their own. 3 times in a week is not necessary. It's only 1 time in a week. So everybody is having their own idea. But the Washing Bay boys want to know so that sometimes they can adjust to that level. Should they be expecting the type of people who come once in a week, then another time in the week they'll come, or the people who come 2-3 times a day? They can even make some plans for you. Maybe instead of paying for every of the 3, you pay at a certain discount rate. There are some washing bays that have started doing that, so look for those washing bays with discount. That one is the type of discount you look for. It's not those discount on milk and all those things, food product that sometimes has expired, but you don't know. But when you see discount, you go for it. No, forget those discounts. Look at the discounts on Washing Bay. That one is important. And your car has to be clean all the time. You already know cleanliness is next to godliness. So even if you are not reading your Bible and praying, that at least you are getting ready to do it. But in the meantime, you are not leaving the godliness out. You are washing the car. Wash it. If it's dirty, you wash it. But if it's dirty, you know what you wash it. But just don't always force yourself to wash. Let the Washing Bay boys wash it small. We know you can wash. We know you also have strength. We know you have hands. We know that even you wash your body better than any other person. But you just let the Washing Bay boys wash the car. Let them wash it. Let them wash it. For those of you who are enjoying the video and enjoying the listening, it's a good thing. Right now, let's focus on how we can help these Washing Bay boys, to also understand the life of staying in prosperity, so that it will not be only a thing that keeps them down as people who are not going to make anything but dream and see dreams passing through their hands, but also have an opportunity to taste of those dreams. So if you know any Washing Bay around and you are a friend with one of these boys, let them to read the word or pray or worship with them, or just invite them to church. It doesn't matter if they don't come, just invite them. You never know what will happen. One of them can call you and say, I would like to come, but would you be able to pay for my transport? They'll be like, no problem, let them come. Then you go with them. So the Washing Bay boys, they are begging those people who don't like washing their cars at the Washing Bay often. They themselves, they'll do their own thing. Please, they say they beg you, they come, just come small, because of late the way they are sitting down on the bench for a long time. They want to move their bodies. Sometimes when you're sitting down there like that, you are some way because you want money to come. So when a car enters, you see that 2 of them are rushing for the car. It's not easy, right? And they are rushing for who clean the car. Or it's the same cleaning, but I have to understand, because there's hunger in different places. So it depends on where you stay. It's not name. Nowadays, don't follow that name thing. You hear things like McCarthy Hill. It's a nice name, but please find out, is there hunger there? Find out. No, you can't go and sit in McCarthy and you'll be hungry. What is the use? It's better to be in a Bugloshi and enjoy pizza. Oh yes. If they give you these 2 options to choose, which one will you choose? Okay, viewers, let's ask this question, and let's see what your comments will be. two options. Option number one, you move to a nice place like Mataheko, but you'll be hungry there. There'll be no way to eat proper food. Or you move to a very strange name like Akbogloshi. One of those horrendous names. Then with that one, you'll be given the chance to eat good food, eat nice things, pizza, burger, what other guy? Is there any other thing in the guy? Oh, okay, just those two guys. Okay, so you get it. So you choose which one will you take. I'm sure most people will take the Makati Hill because it has a nice name and the buildings are fine. But it's just that you'll just be hungry there. Which one do you want? They don't go and find out and be going following after names that you want to go and live here and here. Something hill, mountain, view, spot, something. Just those names are like some confusing names where they look so nice. Resort. Hear those names, they want to go and move there. Resort. But you are not even finding out the results of those places. You understand? Okay. Now I think the message. So leave your comments and we'll take it from there. In a place with nice name, no food, or in a place with ugly name but good food. Choose for yourself. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.